And there it is. We got bananas in chat from Humbly B, H Stekif, Boke 1, Shizuku 3158, Emerald Rain, Spangleboo, Firalol, Enderium, Minixu, Golden TNT MSD, Unwoven Rainbow, Randy Nicole, Bahulig, Gunsmoke 3, Liam 2002, 1912, Taribo 8, Winnie T Ford, and the green Luma there with pizza slices. Damn, I could do a slice of pizza right now. Peeps, what have I got to mention? Today's stream will be more on the relaxed side. I've got to calm myself down. Yesterday, the last time I streamed, today, my voice just a little bit towards the struggling side. Nothing crazy, nothing major, don't worry. Okay, but things are just a little bit on that side, so I'm going to try and remind myself to be a little bit more chilled out today. So if you see me getting a bit hyper, remind me, okay? But anyway, let's pause the game. We have a city, we've started it. The first thing we need to do is name this city, so if you have an idea for a name, feel free to put it in the chat and I might pick one of those names. We got a noise in the ear, it's a resubscribe here, a crazy noise. It's Randy Nicole 2002. For 48 months in a row saying, oh yeah, Randy, thank you so much for the support, I appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying the stream. Really do hope you're enjoying it. We're going to have so much fun today. Ram City, says Rayson. Assumaville, says Humbly B. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and if I see one that feels appropriate, I'll pick it out. But let me explain. We are playing on a map that's based on a game called Forza. I believe it's a racing game. And you can see here, the terrain's like really gorgeous. There's little roads winding everywhere, big intersections. This over here is very interesting. This is like a shallow lake that gets deep, just down over in this spot. And we can access all of it. That's the way that we're playing. Big old lake over here. And I kind of want to develop this in a way where we respect the landscape and the countryside, and we build with ideas that don't try and creep into every little space. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I've just got this plan in my mind of how this might play out. There'll be certain little quirks. For example, we're going to try and keep all the trees where they are and not build over the top of them, is essentially the plan. I want things to be spaced out a little bit before as well. Apparently Beef has played this and it was a cool map. Nice. Asuma Derpopolis. Derpopolis was the name of the last city, so we're not going to call it that. We got a noise in the ear from a Singular Llama. Resubscribed for 9 months. There's a Twitch baby right there saying 9 is more than 8, right? I think, maybe. I believe it is so. A Singular Llama, thank you so much for your support here on Twitch. I appreciate it. We also got Golden TNT MSD 14 for 29 months. Saying hi. So, 29, eh? That's a big number. I don't even think I can count past that. Do you have your cup of tea? Cool. See you the next month. Bye. I don't have a cup of tea. It was a little bit later than usual. I just had one with my dinner. I've started to eat later on in the day now. I don't eat until about midday, and then I finish my eating in a few hours. So I've already had a cup of tea with my dinner, and I don't feel like having another one because I'll be going to bed before long. Unwoven Rainbow is here, resubscribing for 36 months. That's an emerald face right there, saying so super hyped about the idea of an emerald face. But now, how long does one have to stick around for a rainbow face? Just asking for a friend, of course. Much love, and thanks as always. Rainbow face. Well, I know 5 years is Evil X, and once someone reaches Evil X in 5 years, I'll then have to figure out what goes after that. Maybe it'll be a rainbow face. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. We got Voidville as a name suggestion from Anderium. I kind of don't want to do a pun name, you know, so let's wait until something becomes apparent. Now, obviously, we've got death problems in the issue and in the city, and that's because we don't have a crematorium yet. But I have expanded slowly. So I started here. What I've done is I've tried to lay it out so that we have these grids, these blocks with roads around them on all sides, and then we can create other access points. But everything goes through here, and this is getting pretty crazy, so I went and added these slip roads which help with the traffic there. So for our industries in the area, I just simply added these curvy roads that kind of go into these little gaps of trees that are just alongside these areas. We're also playing with the Industries DLC, and I'm hoping this will allow us to create specialized industry that we can put in these fields that take advantage of the materials that are there. I think that could be a lot of fun. So because of that, we've got a little bit of industry, a little bit of industry, and then the next ones are just over here in this space. You can see it goes into where the trees kind of end, and we've got some spots here to add a few extra buildings if we need to do so, but we kind of need to expand rather rapidly to get our population up and to get the crematoriums in. Also, over here is where our landfills are. It's kind of ironically stupidly close to this like obvious nature reserve type area. Like there's a big old fence, and we'll respect that and maybe build walking paths for it. Something like that. So anyway, first objective is to get the population up, basically. Driftsville is the idea for the name, or you could call it the pot, like the pre-stream song. Yeah, pre-stream song today was Tool with the pot. So if you look at how this is laid out, we've got these roads that don't connect at the end. I actually want to change that up here. We're going to make this a very big block, and it's going to come out as far as this. So we're just going to continue with the grid. Okay, but what we'll do different here this time is we're going to have like that, like a crossroad in the middle. It's quite a long road, isn't it? And then we'll have you here. And you right there. And we'll fill that all up, top to bottom, with residential. And that should help us reach our goal. When it comes to pipes, we'll just keep extending. Extending, extending, extending. And I kind of plan on upgrading some of the roads around the outside there eventually as well. So we can also expand over on this side. If we follow the same principle we've already laid out, then we shall be building a road. We could give it the extra little bit of space. Be building roads like this. Now over here is where I think this one and that one should connect. So I reckon we'll make a little bit of a curvy road here. Yellow Harold says tea with ASMR slurps, please. No tea today, sorry. Unfortunately, that won't be a thing. I really wish you could make it like smooth slope and take up the whole thing. In fact, that's probably an option, isn't it? Knowing this stuff, like normal unmodded, ground force, elevated force. That's still not quite the thing I'm looking for. Tunnel. We can force a tunnel. So let's come back to the drawing board. Let's make it a bit smaller, just so it looks nicer. There we go. Now we'll have this, but as you can see, the space is occupied by power cables. So we will unfortunately accidentally destroy them for a moment. Then we'll come across the middle here with a little bridge, and just like that. So now we've got to make sure we get power sorted out. Kind of seems like for now that makes the most sense, and we can actually destroy these since they won't be getting used anymore. Kind of like them going down the middle of this road though. They look cool there. Right, let's resume. This power won't last forever, by the way, especially now that we're expanding. Good point. We're already pulled under. We need to invest in something new. Now we can do something that creates a lot of heavy pollution. I think to begin with we'll go the pollution route. We'll do things a little different because I always avoid it, right? So let's put something that pollutes over here. You know, next to our nature reserve. Makes total sense. It's next to a power grid, and eventually we'll hopefully one day shut that down. But for now, it's going to do its thing. It's going to pollute, you know. It's going to be bad for the environment. Liam says, I brought City Skylines a while ago, but sadly my laptop is unable to run it. The game has really interested me from when I've seen it in videos. Oh well, I can get my fix from watching you play. You know what, I got a new laptop. I was wondering if it would play City Skylines. I got Minecraft working on it today, and it seems to play with reasonable FPS. One thing I might suggest, Liam, is maybe look at mods that perhaps tone down the game. I added a mod that added all extra view distance today, and in theory everything should be a little bit more fancy-dancy, but who knows. So we're starting to see some expansion over here. That's good. Our next milestone to get the crematorium is 5,500, so we're pretty close to it, but we need more commercial and industrial in order to prompt some population growth. We can also change the time, which I will do. It's nice to look at the city when it's dark, but I prefer playing when it's light, you know. Okay, so let's continue with our grid layout and add a big old section somewhere in here. Maybe this time we'll go for a different layout of roads. And Derium says, oh, too bad, I have to go again. I would have wanted to stay and watch the CS stream, but I have to go. Have a great day, whatever it is you're doing. And it'll be uploaded to the second channel if you want to watch it later on. Yeah, so we can use this to get us started. Put the roads down like this. These roads are still kind of expensive in a weird way. Like, each road costs £1,500. And we've got 44,000. So we need to do this right. That leaves a big gap down there. Okay, we're going to have that there. That's a bit too close. That'll do. I'm not trying to do everything perfect anymore. You know, if we leave a gap around some sides, it just gives the city a bit more character, I think. Let's use that grid line. Okay, and then connecting roads, let's have 2 on this side here. Maybe 1 over there. 1 over here. 1 on this side. Something like that, you know, doing things a little bit different. And all of this gets to be residential. It doesn't look quite as big now, does it? Maybe we'll modify this actually, bring it over a little bit more. Anyway, we've got another noise in the ear. Who is it that we have here? I'm reminded of how engrossing this game is all of a sudden. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to be staring at what I'm doing a lot. Freezable Dragon has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Freezable Dragon, thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate your support. Hope you are enjoying the stream today. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, maybe we'll just do that. Like, you know, we don't have to extend these roads out any different. Oh, but then we'd leave... Yeah, okay, maybe we'll do that, because otherwise we're leaving a lot of space there, kind of totally unused. Right, okay, so all of that gets to be expanded upon. We'll put in a block of commercial just there. And over in this area, we probably want to add some commercial stuff as well. Let's not go too crazy with it. Let's just get like a big chunk like that, somewhere over there. Cool, so things should expand and figure themselves out. We'll need to add in some pipage. Pipage has been added. And if we look at the budget, we need to adjust it for this. To bring it into... Oh, apparently we've got tons of electricity. Oh yeah, of course, we added coal, didn't we? We added a power plant, now we can probably dial down the budget and save money. Brilliant. By the way, this is where we put out all the poopy water. Now, I accidentally used some of the non-eco poopy water, so the water situation is pretty bad. But it makes the river flow away in both directions, which I find hilarious. I think it flowed in a different direction to begin with. Oh, in fact, is the poopy water making it all the way here? I think there's a way to measure poopy water. I think it's like this. Yeah, yikes, look at that. Look at all that poopy water. Goodness me. That'll have to change at one time or another. Mr. Tony Thish is here, resubscribing for 11 months. Mr. Tony Thish, thank you for your 11 months of support, buddy. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. We're chilling, we're hanging out, we're playing a little bit of the old city skylines. What we will need to do is make a bigger industrial area for the time being as we expand. Although it might just be the next milestone is the one we need for the push. But anyway, we could possibly put a little road out here and have something on this side. I like the idea of having a connection through this space, or maybe building a little bridge, or something down and around in this. Look at this thing. That's gorgeous right there. Could I possibly get a road junction over the top of that that didn't look ugly or odd? Let's give it a shot. So let's start off with some bendy road. Do streamers still get revenue from Prime subscriptions, says Daniel Black? I don't know. I never heard anything about them changing it, so I would assume so. Okay, there we go. Now that probably actually isn't good enough to get over, because it's actually considerably higher. Let's try again. Maybe we start just by getting the road kind of tailing off. So, what am I stuck on? I'm stuck on bulldozer. That's what I don't want to be stuck on. So yeah, we have that first. Then we go for a straight one that can go big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 going to be big enough. Let's go with 6. Okay, and then we go for like a big old turn here. That's kind of good. That's kind of alright. And then we have a big old stretchy down one. Ah, but then you give me problems. There are some modded tools that can help me move the placement of the roads and stuff, but I don't quite remember what they are. So that'll go level with the ground, and we'll bring it down with 2 support beams. That looks nice and steady right there. Okay, now this should be a normal road now. Excellent, look at that. Okay, it's not the prettiest thing ever, but it doesn't look too terrible. Now, remember how I said that we wanted to leave trees here? We're going to... That's a good point, actually. Where are we going to put our roads? Like, I can plough through some trees, but not all, is the idea. So let's go and make this like a big old block of industrial. Yeah, I had a feeling I did that last bit wrong. Get rid of that road there. And then we'll have... We'll have one section, and then we're going to put a road through the trees, but into this open space here. And then from there it can pretty much go straight like that. Alright, so we've given ourselves a bit of a block to work with over here. It's not too intrusive, it's spaced out. I like this idea of spacing things out on the map. It's not efficient, but it'll be fun nonetheless. And we can get our power just across the road here. So you will go across the river to that spot, and we'll bring some water across the river as well. Alright, so that way we can bring in some more jobs, and we've got like another interesting little road connection right here. It's probably a bit of a shortcut to go through here to get around, which wasn't what I was trying to do. Maybe we could also build up an industry at the foot of this mountain here as well, but for now that'll push us along. And we're just waiting on that population rise. As there's more jobs available, it'll figure itself and come around. We've got a water problem here? Nope. We've just got a bit of a power grid housing issue going on. Okay, we'll add a temporary connection for all of that. Oh man, City Skylines again. Time for chill stream, says Lorelli. Chill stream indeed. Chill stream. Zoning Industrial doesn't activate the new DLC, says Taribo. Doesn't activate it? I believe it's already activated. What does it actually want us to do here? Create an industry area. Maybe it's already available to us then? So what's this? Main auxiliary, extractor. These are the different stages. I did watch Biffa's video on this today. And then net structures. Now that, I do not recall hearing about. Maybe that's just for aesthetics. So this is forestry industry. That's garbage. Then we have farming with the same set of tabs. So it wants us to create a zone, I think is the idea. If we have a look here, we got park areas and then industry area, but also industrial specialization. So do I go for that one, farming, or do I go for this? Maybe it's both. So if we want to define... Oh, look at this. So fertile land, this would be where we do our farming, right? So does that make it... That makes it something. Let's go and check out if we wanted to specialize. Oh wait, we probably select this onto that. Is that how it works? Okay, no, that's a district. This is... Paint districts. Right, are they just... So they're overlapping areas. So what was that we just did? But now I can specialize the area. Okay, so it's got two properties that is, you know, confusing. But now we can put a main farm building. So the farm building Has 50 workspaces, some noise pollution, it has upkeep. It sets an unassigned industries area type to farming and allows its level progression. Okay. Not much else to that. But we don't have a road in here yet, technically. There are little roads. Actually, yeah, we can do that. We can put it on one of the little roads. So, I don't know how this is going to play out. We'll put that there. And, interesting. Right, we are now looking at... Elizabeth Farmland has reached level 1. The following buildings have been unlocked. Right, okay. So we can put in a small crop field. This has to have a road going next to it. We'll put one there. We've got a small fruit field. We'll put them side by side. And a small animal pasture. So they can sort of be... They look like a... words. Grid aligned. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so that's one aspect. And that's the other aspect. And we are very low on money now. And it's night time, which ain't so good. So very rural. There's a connection over here. And then we've got all of this going on. So what's that complaining about? Right, there are different stages here. Now, I can click... Can I click corn? Oh, you can choose the appearance. Right, so we can make things look more interesting if we choose to do so. Depending on what we define as interesting. So... It can store 13 tons, right. Industry area info. Whew, okay, things are getting a bit tricky here. So, there are policies. Improve logistics. For now, we'll ignore policies. So we are making crops. This isn't quite how I remember seeing it. Crops make animal products. Right, so those probably feed this one is the idea. So that's sort of what it was telling us. So there's probably something else here that makes flour. I think the flowchart is actually complete. Binge says, I've heard of this game but never played it. It's fantastic. So maybe we're missing extractor, but I think these extract, and then that's sort of processing because it requires materials. So then maybe we need a factory of some sort after it. Like we have a small grain silo for storing the grain. Let's put one of those there. But that's kind of it in terms of what is available to us here. So we can make a farm workers barracks once we've got level 2. Hello, look, they're coming to get some stuff. Now this thing can be configured, yeah, fill and empty and balance. So you can sell stuff if you wanted to directly from here, which we might not want to do. We might want to store our grain, feed the animals, and then sell their products. Small animal pasture. What's wrong? Not enough raw materials. So that kind of makes sense. I can't help but feel I might be missing a step of configuration. Why the game is paid, the developers needs money, says Jace Tackerbake. I mean, yeah, that's the business model. They sell the game. They have the money to develop it. Now, I don't know, like, what we do now. Like, we've put down a few things. It's not making money, that's fine. But we do have workers coming. Maybe it just takes a bit of time, right? You know, we're learning. What on earth's going on with the text right there? That's broken text if I've ever seen it. One of the few newer games I really like, says Wuhei. And to think, it's quite a few years old now as well. You know, I was looking at all the expansion packs and I was thinking, will this game get a sequel? Like, if it had a sequel now, it would very much be... I think the technology would just be too close, right, for it to feel like a next step up. But at some point in the future, surely there'll be something. So we have a lot of demand for commercial. The next place that I wanted to expand that was just over here. We really need to get those crematoriums out. It's hurting our city right now. So we're going to have some shopping expand around there, and as shopping and industry expands, it means that people can travel and work. Although we've got a bit of a worker problem over here. That might not go away because of transport over to this location. It's quite far away. I do wonder about maybe at some point having another way around to this area, perhaps another connection. But I don't think we'll worry about that now. We'll just assign a few bits and hopefully that gets us over the hump here. We're quite close to it as well. Quite close. Almost feels like the game Banished, says Tommy. I played that. I think this is quite a different feel from Banished, but that's a cool game. Freight trucks in use is 0 out of 5. I'm wondering now, do I need to spam lots of these buildings perhaps? Appearances apples. 21 out of 25, but we're not... Why is output always 0 here? I feel like I'm missing something. Do I have to link buildings together? Maybe when maybe I need that other thing open, right? Like I changed it from... Look, we've got flour over here. Maybe I need to make flour. So if we go in... Okay, we're looking at farming. We go into our options. Maybe we need another one of these. Okay, and this one, we'll do wheat. No, that's the appearance. Now, I thought wheat was what made flour. We could do a greenhouse. That looks... Oh, wow, that looks cool. Okay, but what's got to happen? Anyone in chat? No, I am paying attention to chat things. I know it's a chill one today. Space Elliot, I'm glad you find the stream soothing. That's awesome. Fox Kid says, "Hey, I'm at work, but can't wait for the VOD. Have a good day, bud. You too. Have a nice time at work." HSW says, "I wish I could play Satisfactory Vex, but he's a busy man, so maybe a very slim chance." Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pick that game up again. Ivan says this is a new DLC. It is, but it's not new. It came out last year. And what was the question, says Dragon Plays? I don't know, like, what am I doing wrong here? Not enough raw materials. That's fair enough. Do I have to wait? Do I have to be patient? Because I've got workers here, but we don't seem to have a supply chain. Maybe this thing interrupted it? I mean, everything's kind of like 0. Maybe we'll just... Oh, hey, we got that thing done now. Excellent. Well, let's go take care of that other pressing problem, right? Oh, no, we need 17,000. Well, yikes. It might take us a while to get there. How do we do all these dead bodies before the crematorium? I mean, healthcare doesn't do anything about it. There's literally a dead body right next door. I mean, maybe we need a hospital. Maybe that helps. I just don't know. I'm just not sure what to do, peeps. We need to get this thing rolling, because then we can build industries nearby. That being said, we are building an industry nearby. Maybe we try and do a few of these at once, juggle them a bit, even though we don't really get it. So going back to those different types of layer that we had, if we create a new thing here... Now again, what is this though? I don't get why there's an industry area. We have to create a district for specialization. Whoa, we got traffic galore going in here. That is not good, but yeah, there's a district, Belmont Park. Could do with a better name. Maybe this will give it. By the way, what is this right here? It is... Let's pause the game for a second. That one, natural resources. What are we looking at? What is it? Oh. It's nothing. It's not the one that I wanted. Fertile land is this bit right here and that bit there and this here. Maybe we'll make a little something in this area and connect it up ourselves. Sounds like a nice idea. We'll put in our own little roads even. Okay, so if I go down to the end here, we can get these sorts. We'll use this, I think. A little bit of that. Have it go over there. That's kind of nice. Okay, now we should be able to take advantage of all of that. And do so with a connection to the city over here. Let's get the straight road tool, bring that down to about here. That'll be the end of that block. And then it can turn sideways like so. I feel like this would have another little connection. Let's go over here and bring something through over on this side. I can see a straight road. Not quite there though. Yeah, that's more like it. And then a curvy road. That's very nice. Ooh, I like it. We added in our own thing, peeps. It looks good. X, I think your farm is working, says Skinnell. It could be working. Let's go back in here, right? We're going to erase this part because it's not actually anything. We'll figure out a use for that space later on, but we're not rushing into giving everything a use. Wrong one. We're going to create... Woo! Lag spike. That's actually the game saving. We're going to create a bit of an area here. And then give it a specialization. So it was fertile land, so it'd actually be the same type again, which is what I didn't think of. So if we go back to our natural resources, we have ore as well. I hope these are infinite. I did install a mod to make them infinite in the past. I would like for them to stay that way. Graveyard! Oh, Taribo! Peeps in chat, cemetery, yeah. Whoa, I totally forgot that there was something before. Oh man, oh that is on me. That is on me, my friends. Jeez. Maybe, oh. Okay. Okay. I'm telling you right now, peeps, no one but me gets excited about putting a graveyard in the middle of a field. But that is what has just happened. This would be an amazing location for a graveyard. This actually reminds me of a graveyard I know of where I live, where there's like this big open field with an incredible view. And they have colourful like flowers in the area or whatever it is that's there. It feels the straight road on that side feels a little bit... It needs to be curvy over on this side, I think, is the idea. Just something like that. Yeah, that's better. Now, let's go in and add this thing over there, and it's set up as if it could be one of many, eventually. Right, so now the dead bodies will go and get put into this space. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so eventually we're going to put a thing there. That's another thing. I was chatting to Biffer. He recommended making some parks to try and make money. So we'll do a tourism thing on this as well. But anyway, right now though, we've got to do ore industry over there. Okay, so that this place can do the ore one. Right, so we need an ore industry main building. Let's put that here at this part of the road. Congratulations! We've unlocked level 1. So we can make an ore mine, sand storage, and ore mining grill. Let's make all three of those things. So small ore mining. Oh, are we out of money? No? Not in industry area. Is that so? Oh, it's talking about the other one again. It's talking about the other type of industry area. Skinnerkel says, wow, you butchered my name. I feel special. In the options menu, it's on by default, says Jess. Let's have a look. I think I know what you're referring to. I asked so many questions. Unlimited trees. Are we talking about when things run out? Like, do the resources last forever? Because I'd just like to play and not have to worry about that. Anyway, where am I clicking? It's this one here. No, it's not. It's that one there. Okay, now I think these are separate, and I don't know if they need to be separate like that, right? Or if they could be combined together, but we'll live and we'll learn. Let's go ahead and bring in this. I want to make room for a little bit of a road next to it. Okay, and then we have the ore grinding mill. We'll put that over on this side. And now I'm out of money. Can't do the sand storage. 6,000. Come on, peeps, send me your money. I'll have that in note. Oh, goodness me, that one's... Okay, let's pause. That's quite a bit, isn't it? Oh, let's change the time of day, please. And we'll have a big old something back here. It's kind of massive, actually. I don't like how big it is. Let's go ahead and... try that again. Oh, not enough money. All these expensive roads and building. Right. What do you need? Pipes. And the power should flow. The power does flow. Okay, so now we got this thing. That's got a bunch of workers. Good. We've got metals, we can make glass, but we're not exporting anything again. We've only just started. Is that a meter that's filling up? That is a meter that's filling up right there. Okay, fascinating. Hey, and then a truck just went over here. Nice. Hey, we can see it happen. This is sand storage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now will a truck come over here and give this thing something to do? It hasn't so far. It wants ore. Does it want metals as well? Is that perhaps the problem? We've got ore, but we don't have metals. Hey, this one's working. Look, we're making animal products. Okay, does that mean this thing is... It called it industry area, by the way. I believe that means we couldn't have two industries of different types combined. But we're not making money, but we are producing... We must have to tell it to sell it or something. Can someone explain why you have both cemeteries and crematoriums? I've always had issues with my crematoriums, and if I understand, it may solve all my problems, says Ivan Minecrafter. Basically, it's like burning trash and keeping it. Sorry, and landfilling it, right? Which one do you want to do? You can burn the dead bodies, or you can keep them. Sounds kind of grim, but that's what it is. Okay. Right. Let's have a quick check-up on the city. Yeah, we got issues that we need to take care of. Let's do that with the budget for now. Okay, that brings it just into check. Let's just make sure it goes all the way. Power is under. And we can't be risking that right now. Okay, now we're on top of power. And we're still under on water. Okay, what about waste? I see some waste bubbles. Let's just get extra trucks on the road, I think. In fact, the city's gotten quite a bit bigger. Maybe it does need another place for waste. Let's extend that road. And then get another one of those in. Alright, that should be good. If we're going to do that though, we should tone this down. Otherwise we're throwing money at it. Okay, so we've got issues, but we're working on it, and the money is flowing in, which is good. And we're still trying to figure this stuff out, I guess. I like the way there's cars parking here. We've got a lot of traffic. We're going to have some serious traffic issues in this city. Unlimited ores is an option in the main menu. It's under mods. Okay. Unlimited ores? Main menu. Is this not the main menu? If it's under mods, I would need the mod that does that, right? Unless I'm missing something. Right, so anyway, this is where... Okay, so we got ores coming in, and we got metals. Production rate, 3,200 a week. And we got workers in here. But when we click on that, there we go. So it's taken us a while, but now our industry is making money. That's cool. What about this one? We haven't seen it yet, but we're getting there. We're making some metals. So I think we need to learn about how these things travel to different places. If I click on this right here, well, let's try. Aha, there we go. Okay, so it looks like outbound traffic comes here to get stuff. Probably because we're selling. This one, no traffic. Outbound traffic maybe comes to buy the goods. But I'm not really seeing any other indicators. So that essentially should be closer to the entrance, as should the animal produce by the looks of it. Right, let's change the time to day. And I kind of want to wait for the traffic to build up a little bit, because this thing here is going to need to be made bigger. Which is why I left all this space around and stuff, right? Still got trash issues over here. I do have to come like a long way into the city. And by the way, this is an intersection that I built. Let's sort out getting another water tower. I don't know where I'm going to put it. The last one I put was over here. It was kind of in a polluted area. Let's just put it out here in this field. And it says no power. Almost true. X, what did you eat tonight, says Sknickle. I've had a low food day today. I have only eaten 2,000 calories. I decided to have a rest day where I literally have done very little. I went for a long walk in the morning, but that was it. No yoga, no working out, nothing. I don't rarely have a like full rest day, so I decided to just eat light and rest. So I had a salads. I had some stir fry, which was basically like salad and vegetables. And for breakfast, I had some muesli. Okay, we've got some serious issues here with the sewage. I'm looking at the icons and I'm not thinking about it. It's this one here we've got an issue with now. Alright, so let's say we were to do this again, right? What would we do different? Now, this is probably not a great location because we don't want... Oh, goodness me, it goes to night so quick. We kind of want like our main road, our outbound connections to... Maybe we could put in a road that goes across here and through there to encourage the traffic to leave this area that way. Let's give this a shot. Let's just... You know, I can overthink making a decision, right? And then get stuck in that loop. I think we should just make decisions. And if those decisions turn into problems, then we can say that's the fun of the game. We got to figure out how to fix this. Alright, so we got... I'm going to modify that last little bit of curve. That looked kind of ugly. There we go. Okay, so the idea being that the heavy traffic would take this route up to there. Maybe we can make that a faster road. So then... Inside of this space, we want to lay out the buildings that gather the most traffic in this space. I am going to upgrade a bit of road here. Here's how we're going to do it. I think we're going to... Is that going to look ugly or weird? Let's actually just do this all with low roads. Okay, so we're going to have that like so. That's good. Now let's go... Oh yeah, we've got a load of this to do now. So... Okay, you are an industry area. Then you're also a district. What? Wait, I do know. I'd already made it a district. Okay, that confused me big time. I clicked on the wrong thing. I'd already made a district. You know how it goes. Maybe you can put cargo stations near the industry, says Dragon Plays. I do not know what cargo stations are. But do you mean... Is that in the same tab? Or is it in a different one? Forestry doesn't have a lot of options. Maybe we should look at that. But anyway, main farm building. Don't know if I actually want to build that first. So, we want to have... our small animal pastures and our silos near the entrance, I think is the idea. Let's go ahead and put our silos on this road. Let's have 3 of them. Okay, then we're going to have... I don't know what the ratios are for this, but let's go... Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Area has no main building is the problem. In which case we'll put that down here. Okay, then we'll go back to the animal pasture one. Okay, so we've got 3 animal pastures. Now we need these fruit fields and the other ones as well. 3 of each, I think. And 3 of those. Feels like they're not all going to fit in. Do I want to put it on that side? It won't go over there. It's not in the industry area. So I kind of need to modify this road. Is the problem? We'll build it again. And now the snapping is annoying. Oh, look at all that snapping. So many options. Hopefully that's enough. If we go back to that tab, is it the one we got selected? Small crop field, I think it is. Just need 1. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Let's see if they'll fit in there. 1, 2, yay! Okay, it's not like a perfect layout, but it's just how we're having fun with doing things different, playing different, you know. Right, and we need to get power over here. I think we'll just drag it from there to there for now. That thing's lit up at night. Goodness me. Is the Industries DLC out for console yet, says Laven Sports? No idea. No idea. Cargo stations as in train stations, says Chris. Ah, okay. Glad that X is playing City Skylines. There aren't a lot of CS YouTubers out there. Northy, there's a lot of CS... City Skylines has quite a big scene on YouTube. There's loads of people that play it. Okay, so we still have trash issues, which I'm not going to worry about too much. Well, we can click on here and click on there. It's actually pretty bad. We'll add another one. And we've got a full one as well. So we need to progress. Oh, I hope that didn't take out the fence. It didn't. We need to progress as a city and grow so we can build an incinerator. Look at all this traffic, though. What I'd really like for this bit to be is just you can't go across the middle of the traffic, right? You can only make a right-hand turn. I believe I have some traffic control things here as well, but I don't really know. Oh, that might be it. Change lane arrows, like. What am I doing? I might completely mess something up. Oh, look, a little thing popped up. So, not like. Oh, right, I see. Aha. But also straight on. Like, what is straight on? I think just a right-hand turn makes sense. Let's go ahead and modify this road. I only want you making right-hand turns. So you click the one you don't want. That's already set up that way. This one, we don't want you making the left-hand turn. Very good. Equally so, this here, we don't really want you to make a right-hand turn. Huh. Look at the level of control we've got over here. That's just like a straight-on road, okay? This one, we don't want you making a left-hand turn. And then that's straight on, that's good. Have I just caused a traffic jam? I thought this would be... Oh, this will improve it. I think I just caused all of this. I think this is my fault. It's my fault. Oh, can I undo all of that then? Can I undo it? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not a traffic master. I think it was just left or right. I mean, straight on's probably that one. It's probably the left-hand turn it didn't let you make before. Oh, goodness me. I don't know then. That was... Yeah. So this one probably had straight on. Oh, dear. So give it its left-hand turn. That one's already got its left-hand turn. Okay, so now what happens? Okay, it's starting to move. It's actually, like, badly gridlocked. Badly gridlocked. I don't know how to alleviate that. That's full stop right there. Okay. Some movement. There's some movement. I think it might be smart to maybe make a connection over here, give them another way into the city. Let's actually put another connection down over here. Okay, so we got to pick an intersection now. Traffic management is tricky, says Haley Bailey. Absolutely. Will you ever be playing Satisfactory again, or am I going to be disappointed, says Nick now. I don't know, very unlikely. I mean, last time I tried to play it, it wasn't working, so I haven't tried again since. I mean, I'm not sure what I should do, because it only lags when I go live. I don't want to go live and then say, sorry, not streaming. So I'm really not sure what to do about it. That looks like the intersection that we made on stream. That's not a terrible one. It's just a bit ugly. And also the roundabout is below the road. That's kind of a weird looking one. That's for pedestrians, by the looks of it. That's like a grid. Okay, that might be... Well, that's a highway one. That's all highway. Not sure if I want that. Okay, that's the one that we made. I recognise it. I think that one makes the most sense, but something nice and compact would be good. Send in Evil X to clear that traffic up in no time. Yeah, by blowing it all to smithereens. I think we're going to go with this one here. We're just going to have to erase a large chunk of the roads. Oh, I like how straight it is here. Maybe we can peel off of that. Peel off of that sort of straightness. Slope is too steep. That's a problem. Where's it too steep? What's the problem? Might have to use a bit of anarchy here. Okay, so I kind of want to put it right in that little spot. Where is the old options for the anarchy? It's over here. So if I do that and then go back, okay, we've got it, and I just want to make sure we don't destroy anything. So I kind of want to stay in line with that, and then pop it down, and it destroyed it. It destroyed, did it? No, it didn't. They just popped up for a split second. That scared me. Whew, that scared me right there. Okay, it's actually quite a little bit further over from where I was supposed to build it. Whoopsie. I got a little bit distracted, I guess. I don't know if you get the full amount back or not, but it might be costly. Let's try that again. So we want to build it straight from there, way further over here. Okay, so these roads are going like straight, and then put it about there. Okay, now it does something weird here. Look, it doesn't have highways at the end of it. That's some other type of road. So we will, I think, actually just bulldoze that. Don't need those connections, don't need those. Okay, so straight roads. Why are you a bridge? Is it a bridge? We should probably get rid of the anarchy for a moment here. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Fozzie is here, resubscribing for 11 months. Fozzie, thank you ever so much for the resubscription, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying a little bit of City Skylines. Probably not enjoying the derpiness of this one, let's say. I mean, hey, everything I do is derpy, right? You tune in, you know what to expect. It's going to be a derpy city, peeps. Alright, that's a nice connection. I think that worked okay. Don't confuse yourself with left-hand traffic again, says Wahey. Yeah, I've got it set up to drive on the right-hand side, which I didn't notice. And that's problematic for me, because I'm potentially going to build some left-handed roundabouts at some point or another, you know? You know it's going to happen. Well, that's pretty slick, actually. I think that turned out okay. Now we've got to have a way for these things to connect. First of all, the type of ramp they are is just not quite right. I think we should downgrade these to 2 lanes. So a little bit slimmer coming together. That's better. Okay, and then that means some sort of connection around here. Not quite sure what that would be. It would probably be a big road with lots of lanes, but that is just going to be intersection hell. I mean, look at all the lights. Too many signs and lights going on there. That's the Anarchy mod kicking in. Suma, kiwis with or without the peel? I haven't had kiwis in a long time. I always ate them without the peel, though. Northy Place has just retweeted. Thanks for retweeting. Flixman says, you ever want to have a tour on the Psycraft server? I've had a tour on there. It was amazing. I don't remember it lasting very long, though. But, like I only saw a bit of it, but I have been on that. That was a very long time ago I went on there. So how do we connect this up? Like, how do we merge here? I feel like... Wait, these are not one way, are they? 2-lane highway. Maybe I managed to... Yeah, I managed to click the wrong type at some point here. So, oops. Ah, now how do I undo that? Luckily I know what type of road it is. Okay, that's why we had the Anarchy. Right, and I believe that's all of it. Now all of a sudden it becomes a little bit more obvious, right? So we want like an outbound road and an inbound road. Let's go and separate these. Let's have like a one-way. Should we make it one-way? Makes sense to. Yeah, let's have an exit road here. And maybe it won't be exit all the way, right? Like we'll add some buildings to it and change that at some point. But yeah, we'll do that. Now that's a 2-to-2. Which means this could be a bigger road, but that's fine. We'll change that when we need it. So then here, just a little connection like that. Right, so now there's an alternative way into these areas. Very good. That thing there is a disaster. Let me say it now. It's an absolute disaster. We kind of need like an alternative road here. I could see one. It would go along the back of these buildings and kind of bite into our tree line a little bit. We want to preserve the tree line, but everything wants to get in here. Maybe we'll give it an alternate road. Let's go for one of these small types here. So if I start the road here, we aim to get to just the back of it, like as close as I can. These snaps are annoying. The snap to angle is going to be a problem here, I know it. Yeah, so we'll sneak down the back of that to about there. They don't like it, but hey, look, Oh, congratulations. Walnut Fields has reached level 2. Apparently you get some efficiency and pollution bonuses. And we've unlocked some new flour mill, bakery. This is cool. We'll go back there and check that out in a second. That thing's in the way, unfortunately. Actually, what's really in the way is this building here. Let's do that, and then let's just go straight through to there. So I'm hoping that creates a bit of a bypass for the traffic trying to get into that space. Alleviate some of this. There we go. They're whizzing down there. That looks like a good decision then. So what we're going to start to need soon is more bandwidth on these roads, which is why I've left it so open. Look, we got serious trash issues. Serious trash issues. Can I build that yet? Well, we're close to being able to, so maybe we'll wait a moment and then bring out something there. What is the budget like? Let's boost it. Also, how's the water doing? The water budget is probably over the top. Probably wasting some money there. Power-wise? Power's... Ooh, we noticed that in time. We noticed that in time, didn't we? Use 4-line highways on the main highway. They'll use the extra lane as a turning lane. It alleviates traffic and looks cool, says Taribo. Let's see. When do we need it, though? Like, when it backs up, maybe? And I'm not seeing any backing up for the turning. When it backs up, that's when we'll do it. The problem is we've got, like, a real strong artery of traffic running down this little road. So the last time we had a highway is somewhere around here. Traffic doesn't seem to cut over this road though, probably because it turns into one of those. Could add a connection and that would probably send traffic through. Looks like a lot of it comes through from this way. And not so much from over there. Okay, so we did have highway, and that's where they're probably turning off. Some of them are still going this way, but not using that road. Which means they're probably heading up here somewhere. A long way around. So what we need is probably like a cut through here to bring them into this space. I don't know. Traffic, the thing that I've learned about traffic is that, like, I'll look at it and I'll think about it and I'll do stuff, but I really don't have a clue. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it. I also feel like there should be a connection across the middle here. That was sort of the principle, was to have connection on all 4 sides. Like we've done over there. Ivan the Minecrafter says, fire! One of my favourite things is to track the fire helicopters around the map. I think we did a little bit of that in the past when we brought them into the game. Have we hit our milestone yet? We haven't. Should probably zone out some more area. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take an idea and roll with it. Actually, I kind of like that big curve there. But we're going to make this road here longer. And then we're going to maybe try that big curve, actually. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's just move that across a little bit. Okay, so we're going to make that like a commercial corner. So that means that trucks are going to want to come in to this space. We could possibly give them a little slip road just into this area when they deliver stuff. Could also mean our industries do the same thing as well. But yeah, we're going to zone a bunch more residential on the opposite side of the road. More living spaces. And then we're going to have a big commercial block here. Right, and we're going to need more places for people to work as well. I wonder if expanding these places will help with that. I wish we could just keep it day all the time. Let's see how this one here is doing. This is the one that actually got leveled up then, because it's got so much more resources available with all these extra buildings. Let's see if we can understand what we're making here. We're making 1,600 a week. We're on our way to level 3, believe it or not. Okay, okay. We need more workers, though. More resources. Right, so 25 workers. So I think it's about building more of these pens and pastures. But in terms of ratios, I can't see what's going on here. 100% full, 100% 50, 53. So what happens if we put this into empty? Emptying. Does that mean we sell it? Aim to empty the storage by selling the resource. So it might not be the best one to sell, but if we sell one of them, we should in theory make more money here. So, oh wow, we just started to make negative. Well, that's good. I'm not sure if I can build more of this type here because it's built on the small patch of resources. How's this one doing? 45 out of 45 workers, and we're not making money. But we're close to being at the next level, maybe. No, we need more workers. So workers is defined by level, but you also need resources produced, which we have actually done there. Okay, so this thing's pretty big. Apparently someone's coming in and stealing the sand. Got an image of a criminal in my head with sand in their pockets now. So we could do more ore. Production rate, 3,200 a week. 4,800. That must be the math. 48 and 32, right? So a certain amount of these. Let me grab the calculator. Ooh, okay, that's going to happen. 1.5. So if we make 3 of these smaller ones, it will do 2 of the larger capacity, I believe. Let's have a look. What one was larger? So if we make 2 small ore mines, it should feed 3 ore grinding mills. I think that's what it was sounding like. Let's go in here then. So ore grinding mill is that. And the other thing was this. So the mine. I mean, it's got a... like, that looks like it overlaps to me. Can they overlap? So we want... oh, goodness me, I've forgotten again. It's 3 of these. Those are the ones with larger amounts. So 2 more of these. And now the ratio should be correct for production. Let's hope that we got it right, peeps. Congratulations! Wood mining has reached level 2. Wood mining? Is that this place? Why is it called wood mining? So really, if we want to go far with this, we need like a big old patch. And look at how blocky this one is here. What type of resource is that? I am wondering. Okay, this is ore, which is the industry we were just working with. So if we wanted to factory this setup, we could take this here as an example and think about how many of each we need. We would need to save up some money, which we're starting to do actually. I think our city's kind of profitable. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's not good, is it? Right, water availability isn't so great though. Well, it's about to not be so great. And electricity. Do we have like a better resource yet? Geothermal power. Okay, puts out 80 watts compared to the coal, which does 40. So we could double it up and go with something a lot better. I feel like it'd be cool to put this in a different place as well from the previous power. What's that music, X? Says Dragumer. It should be written on your screen in the bottom left, which probably makes it hard to read. We're listening to Orn a Torpet, if I say it properly. Woohey says, wow, time flies with a stream of City Skylines, doesn't it just? Doesn't it just? Whizzes by. So where would we put our geothermal? What would be a cool spot? Like, where's a location it would look kind of cool? Don't think we really have one sussed out yet. I mean, maybe over here would actually look cool. It would be kind of like next to our nature reserve. So looking at the size of that, that is a tricky thing to stick on a road that goes in that direction. Let's pull this road down to there and try and put it in here. Yes. Very industrial. Right, so even though it's healthier, it looks good there. And we'll get rid of the old one, because we have just upped the amount of power we're making. Big time. Ready for expansion, ready for expansion. Trash, we want to click on. So, landfill usage is pretty high, and garbage processing status is pretty low. Let's empty it. Oh, we don't have an incinerator yet. That's the problem. That's the real problem. Haven't done the incinerator. And we're very close to the next milestone, so we should probably zone up a little bit more. Let's put a big lump of housing here. And alongside it, a big old block of commercial. I don't have a lot of parks and stuff picked out around this area. Something I just remembered. Okay. Right, so if we want to do ore specialization, it's going to cost us a lot of money. Let's have a look. It's making a fair bit of money now. Perhaps figuring out that ratio made it more optimal. We also want to check up on this thing. This is probably just going to generate traffic, and then if we produce too much stuff to be stored here, then it probably won't be able to keep up, is essentially it. But this flat road right here makes our life easy. So, we need to create jobs, so we'll do another area. I'm looking in the wrong tab, so we do this first of all. Okay, now we can put an industry here, then we create a zone. Sweet, mill district. Then we give it a specialization, which will be ore industry. We haven't done forestry yet as well. That looked like the easiest one. In fact, it might be that each one here is harder than the last. Oh, warehouses. Someone mentioned this. Okay, so it works like the grain building. So what's this? Warehouse yard, a small warehouse, a medium warehouse. See, I don't really understand that stuff. Maybe we'll end up building one over the side here. Okay, now what we need is the one of these, I think, for the entire thing. So if we put it, let's make sure that's inside the zone quickly. What is it again? Okay, let's quickly jump back here. Right, so we want to make sure that that's on this road and it's part of this area. Okay, so then we've got a workers' barracks. We did not have that before. Increases work efficiency. Huh. I say we go for it. We're just trying to figure stuff out, right? Just having fun. Let's put in a workers' barracks. So we've got a workers' barracks and a farmhouse. Then we're going to have the small ore mine, or the small ore mine underground. So what's the difference? Double the upkeep. There is noise pollution and the amount of workers, so we can have more workers here. Okay, production rate is 6.4 to 4.8. Are these the same size? Because, yeah, they're just an upgraded version of it. Okay. Then we need a ratio of 6.4 to... I'm going to guess it's the same thing again. Gloss has more workers, double the cost, but goes from... stays at 3,200 actually. But maybe glass is more valuable? Looking at the icons at the top there, and I'm wondering if this is yet another step. They can use mined or raw materials to produce glass sheets that can then be used, for example, manufacturing windows or windshields. Right, so it doesn't say... This says it breaks them down. I'm just wondering if you need one for the other. So if we head back up here and click on this place, bring this up. I'm really not. I think, no, the ores go straight into glass. I don't think there's an intermediary step. Okay, so let's go back to that screen. So that'll mean it's double. So every one of these, two of those make, sorry, wrong way around. One of those makes two of the other. And then the other thing is storage. So what we'll do is we'll come down here and all the way over here we'll go 1, 2, and then put one of those. Ah, now I was kind of hoping the building was the same size. Right, it's like almost double. In which case, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on this road. Again, it kind of looks like I could build it over the top of the other... Like, what is that? That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm going to destroy this, yeah. I think I've got some sort of building anarchy turned on and I don't realise it. What about that? Is it that that's getting in the way? That's more like it. Better. Okay, excellent, excellent. Right, what we will do is, first of all, I need some daytime or I'm going to go mad. I'm going to go mad without daytime. In fact, we could probably slow the game down a little bit. Like, we're just racking up money and we got what we need. Okay, so check this out. What we'll do is we'll build a road down the back of here. Okay, and we want to use something over there as like a guideline. Is that? That's pretty much as close as it'll get. It might actually be too close though, is a problem. Let's put a road here that can kind of, yeah, give us the correct angle that we're looking for. Now what I want to know is, can we build two of these off the back of there? We can't. So this thing needs to actually go further away. Kind of looks like we can maybe get away with that. So let's give that a try. Go back into here. And we've... No, I need to go a little bit further by the looks of it. Okay. Did the music stop? Oh, it just went back to the other record. Cats, welcome to the stream. How's it going, buddy? Family Craft Dad in chat as well. Heyo! Glass isn't more valuable. It's another type of goods used by unique factories, says Christoph. Alright. Apparently we'll need both glass and metals. Well, thanks for telling me, Christoph Berger. We will do both then. But check this out. Can we put these back to back? Now we can. I can't quite see the grid because of all these colour overlays, but we kind of want to do this just right. So that was wrong. So I should start on that side. Oh no, it's actually that there that's in the way. Okay, there we go. Now I was kind of hoping I could have a little less space wasted, but it'll do. It'll do. Okay, so going back in here, we've got one for glass. We're going to have one for the ore grind. Oh, that thing's smaller. Oh, look, it almost fits in right behind there. Huh. Maybe that's how we do it. Maybe that's how we play with our ratio. Let's give that a shot. I don't mind rebuilding this if we end up with something awesome. Okay, yep. And get our money back. Okay, so we go back into here. We've got to select the first one. Yep, that's the correct spot to put it, and so is there. And then since we're messing around with this thing, we'll put it here. Okay, let's go to the roads. Right, now what we'll do is we'll take that building and flip it and put it here. And then we'll take this one and flip it and put it there. But now we need another two on either side of these. So look at how we're just absolutely compacting. Couldn't that have gone closer? Maybe it could have, maybe it couldn't. We're absolutely compacted loads into that space. That's really good, that's efficient. Now as for the roads, the road can just come and connect like that. Possibly a good idea to have this extend. Can we do it without destroying the fence? No. We'll leave it be then. Right, so we need some water over here. That doesn't work. There we go. All of those buildings have water, now they need power. And we will grab this. How do we do this without being too intrusive? So it's removing some of the trees, which I don't particularly like. And the power grid don't quite come over the corner. Wasn't there like one other building that I needed? Yeah, there you go. Ore storage, sand storage. Do I need both of these? Yikes, probably do. Maybe we just place the ore for now and hopefully we get away with it. There isn't quite room for both of them, but there you go. That should connect the power, shouldn't it? Cool. Today I shaved a part of my finger with the shaving knife. I gotta get a machine, says Arluve Cats. That is not good. That is not good. Man, cutting yourself is so irritating. It's like, I just want to roll back time. The Rust Room says, what is your streaming schedule? You're a hard man to pin down. I'm lucky if I even caught you today. I have just recently shifted from streaming earlier in the day to later. So you'll see me stream around this time. And I, at the moment, sort of aiming to stream every other day. But it changes. It chops and changes. I generally don't have a proper schedule just because every time I set one up, it falls apart immediately. Like there's always some reason to change something. So just going to happen when it happens. Best way to get them is to follow me here on Twitch. Get email notifications from Twitch when I go live, and you can follow me on Twitter. I think it goes on Facebook as well when I go live, and YouTube as well. Have you heard of 8D Music? It's really cool. You should check them out. I think I have. I think I have checked out 8D Music. Can't quite remember what, but I've heard of 8D Music. Okay, so we just set up like a whole bunch of jobs, right? So we should have workers coming in here. They got a workers barracks. If we look at this, yeah, we got stuff going on. Oh, look at this. Import. We shouldn't be importing anything. Can that be a policy, like don't import? Also, like what about these? Improve logistics. Well, I think we're getting a bit... I'm not very, very comfortable with this yet. Like, we're still learning, so we'll wait. Is it producing... I think it's... Yeah, it's getting ore and it's producing glass. Right. This one is getting ore and producing metals. It all makes sense now. We can store ore here, which I'm not sure is something we actually need or not, but since we've got our ratios correct, you'd hope it wasn't the case. Might be a good idea to have a road between these two bits, just in case they want to shimmy stuff from one side to the other. Got a bit more of a route to get around. Right, let's check out the traffic. It looks like it's okay, but then we're not sped up. I think what we need here is like a crossroads or... Actually, I don't know. What do I even think out loud? I don't know what I'm doing. Right, we've got trash problems. We need to get the population up. That was it. That was the last little step. How's fire coverage? It's not good, is it? How are parks and things like that? Things of that nature. Probably not good either. What about education? Education's bad. We need to spend money all over the city, basically. What's going on here? But since the trash situation's been terrible, we've got to try and please people. Let's just whack that budget up for now. And let's check out power's good, so's water. We'll leave it all alone then. Cats, enjoy your rest. Take care. Hey X, maybe a weird question, but have you ever been to the Netherlands? Yeah, I went to the Netherlands when I was a kid. It's very flat. Right, nice to see traffic down on this side actually, because that's what we tried to implement with this road. And this thing gets used, so that's good. We have actually eliminated some traffic issues. Let's change the time. I guess we're kind of waiting on seeing if this experiment is profitable or not. So in the meantime, we do need to expand. Our residential demand just shot up, which is good. I think what I'd like to do is make a miniature block, miniature residential block here. Okay, so let's go ahead and upgrade that road. Come back and do something like that, then bring this one across. Yikes, that's close. Let's bring you... Okay, and unlike we did before, you see, I was going to upgrade some of these to be bigger roads. That might not be possible now. Actually, no. I'm going to stick with my idea of having the the isolated block, as you might call it. That's not really the sort of space to do it. That's not going to work. Actually, no. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's have a weird, different type of block here. Okay, and we'll have it connect at the top and at the bottom. And we'll fill it full of housing. And we'll give it some water. Now when it comes to... when it comes to upgrading these roads here, I hope I haven't shot myself in the foot, so to speak. Let's have a look at what upgrading it's going to be like. Yeah, look, so it's going to be okay in some places, but things like here, we're going to knock out entire industries if we upgrade them. We should start doing this now, really. So that's going to be a one-way, four-lane road. Do I have that? What is this? Medium industrial road. Royal Parade. Wow. Do four wides not turn... Hello. We are now a big town. Does that mean I can build my incinerators? I can build my incinerators at last. Right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 of those. And we're going to empty out these two. Alright, do your thing. Let's get the trash sorted out in this city already. Family Craft Dad says, geez, now I want to play Skylines. It's been a while. Yeah, this is one of those games you're just going to come back to every now and then. So this is 2 lanes already. I guess 2 lanes going into 4, like, kind of makes sense because of the different directions they go in. But essentially the idea, and I didn't lay it out properly I think, was to have these big roads coming through the middle, like arteries. And then like lots of branching out. So let's do that for now. We won't kick these out, but to kind of remind ourselves of where we're going, we essentially want to have a big bandwidth like that. And that'll eventually come through this area. Now I did want to run it through the middle here, but I've left things really cramped for that. But again, we might repurpose some stuff. So I think that can stay as is. Although over here it's a bit of an artery road. Okay, so if we're going to upgrade this stuff, let's upgrade it. Also, have I selected the one with... Are those cyclist lanes? Oh, we should be doing this with cycling lanes and encouraging cycling. I haven't even thought about public transport. Not even given it any consideration. Yeah, this stuff here can go for now. Did I want to do that one? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's come back here and make... Ooh, uh-oh. Technically didn't want to do that there. That should also be a cyclist one, really. Encourage cycling everywhere. Okay, and we've certainly got traffic coming through here now. So, I guess we want a citywide policy. Whoa, I just noticed I started hemorrhaging money. Wow. We want a citywide policy here. Oh, look at all the traffic. We need to put in some public transport at some point, but... Oh, I just reminded myself of something else I wanted to try. Encourage biking, that's what we want. That'll do for now. I just remembered something else I wanted to try. So while we're hemorrhaging money, now's probably a good time to do it. Check this out. There are toll roads now. And we could put one here, because a heck of a lot of traffic comes through this spot. So we're going to do that, actually. We're going to put in a toll road and charge people to to get stuck in traffic, basically. Got to adjust the angle, have I? Oh! There we go. Whew. All right. What type of road is this? This is like a highway road. Also, what is that funkiness? This is like a highway road. Is that it? That's it. What is that about? That's super duper funky. Maybe I built it. Maybe when I originally built it I had the anarchy thing on and didn't realise. Let's try and give it... Yeah, see, it don't like that, does it? Wait a minute, these point in the same direction. It's not that road, it's a different type of road. There we go, that's what it was. Okay. Let's see what the power is like, because yeah, look, this thing has some power going on. Right, let's do that. Right, so now when they come through here, they're going to have to slow down and get charged $1 or $2 if they're heavy industry. Nice. Okay, cars are getting charged. There should also be a policy for letting them through fast. Are we making money? Where do I see if we're making money? Somewhere on here we should see. Like a toll booth income? That don't look like it. There it is! Road tolls. Oh, 0.17%. $62. It slows down the traffic a bit too much there, I think. Oh, look at this. Look at the amount of garbage trucks trying to get into the city. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. We need different connections somewhere. That's for sure. X, you make toll roads so people pay to not be stuck in traffic. Now, that's what smart people do. Okay, I'm a derp. I don't do that. I come with the other angle. I'm like, you're going slow anyway. Might as well go through the toll booth. That's always slow. Oh. How to fix this here, though? I just don't know. I've got this weird feeling. What if I get rid of that? Right, but then you can go across that way, I think. Let's speed it up. I'm not sure what to do. Your 6-lane roads don't get used right now. They only added traffic lights and slowed down traffic. Yeah, you're probably right. Well, they're getting clustered back here and then they get caught up there. Yeah, they probably did add traffic lights, right? Which, I mean... Now I'm reminded of how much I hate trying to manage traffic in this game. Like... Ugh. Too many decisions. Look how far that goes back. Wow. Congratulations! Crest Pit has reached level 3. Is that this one over here? This is Mill District. Where's Crest Pit then? That one's Crest Pit. Oh wait, no, this is Crest Pit. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're making money over here. That's good. So, what can we make now? We're going to have to go right back into this. We're on the Ore tab. So we can make a rotary kiln plant. Okay, steel production. Wow. 6,400. This one, so it's double. So it would match one of those things that also does 6,400. But we have unlocked this, which does 8,800. Wow. That's seabed mining. That goes out in the sea then, I'm guessing. So if we built 2 more ore mining stations... What is that? Is that new? Medium ore mine. 8,000 a week. So we could get 8,000 ore. What's that one then? Small ore. It's all just ore, isn't it? And then there's like an unlocked one there. Sorry, a locked one. So 8,000 into 6,400. Kind of makes sense just to stick to the ratio and make 2 smaller ones with it. So I could put this thing over here. Now let's check out what it's going to look like in the... it's night time. Yeah, I don't think we're going to worry about this too much. If it'll let me place it there, I'm going to place it there. Let's go and put this thing a little closer over on this side. Then it's going to want 2 things to supply it. So let's get 2 more of those down the end here. Now that should be it, right? That's all. Oh, goodness me, look at that. Look at that. Crazy big operation we got going on over here. And now you want water, of course you do. You're losing money, says 21 at RL. Yeah, it's because of all this traffic, basically. When you're coming in here... Oh, that's the outbound road. Oh, that doesn't help. Looking at it the wrong way around. So when you're coming down this road, this is coming in. You can go right hand there, or you go around this loop. See, I don't know if there's a spot to put in a shortcut into this area, right? But we could give it a try, just for coming into this area. What we'll do is we'll have that go across there. Oh, it's the wrong type of road. That's good. And yeah, we've added in traffic lights everywhere, haven't we? By adding these bigger road types. I don't know if I should learn them all off. Turn them all off or not. Oh, I was always a bit torn about that. Why are you not telling me stuff now? Oh, this is not good. What's going on? What's that mean? Oh, right. Okay. Traffic lights. Where are thou? Priority signs? Yeah, so I can turn these off. I always felt a bit unsure about doing that. Oh wait, did I just turn them on? I think I did. Okay, so big source of traffic is around here. Oh. Could have swore there was some there. There's not anymore. I think it's fair game to do it this way, unless you want to challenge yourself, because essentially you're like a city planner, right? So why not design where the lights are? Oh my goodness me! Look at this, the trash. Always a problem with the trash. Don't know what more I can do. Oh, is it because we've got a water problem? Wait, there were never pipes. There were never pipes here, peeps. So it was never solvable. Right, now we've got emptying. Okay, so unload, unload. So I guess they were filling up those 2 and then that was it. But even this thing can't get its trash taken care of. It's right next door. Anyway, those trucks that we're sending in, they're going to ruin this roundabout. Just watch it happen. Although they might come over here, but I haven't seen a single thing go that way yet. If that was so, we would see them come around this way. And that is a garbage truck going over there, right? And then you're going off. Excellent. So the garbage is, yeah, look, it's a bit more direct to go in that way. That's really good. So at least a little bit went in that way. We've got a noise in the ear. It's Matthew982 subscribing. Matthew, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying watching the stream today. Irene says it's a very interesting city building game. It sure is. It sure is. I wish I'd have planned this a little bit better. It's just been such a while since I played it and really rusty. Because we're essentially funneling most of our connections to this area through this, which is not good. And maybe a way to change that is to route a road along the side here and bring it across and up there somewhere, like create another connection. So if we were going to try and establish these wide roads, these wide cyclist roads, and get the cycling going. Oh, we haven't done a single bit of public transport yet. They would sort of go down like this, right? Part of this massive grid. So then we could sneak a road up here. I think I'll make it the same type. It was not the 2-lane highway, but the... Wait, that's confusing. Each direction, yeah, that's what we're looking for. So somewhere here. Yes, we want to make that. And let's also... Can we bring it in from this side as well? Like, so you can turn in from either direction is the idea. I don't think it's going to look very good. Nah. Okay, so we'll leave the one there. And we want to do this without breaking anything. It's kind of alright. And then can we straighten it up? Go parallel? Not quite. There we go. And for now, this connection may change in the future, but we'll do that. And I don't know if they're going to use it or not, and we'll find out, I guess. But another way to get to this part of the city. Okay, now the traffic isn't bad here yet. We're having some serious trash problems. What's the budget like on that? It's max. We're sending out as much as we can, but it's not good enough. What does this thing say? It says it should be good. I think we need to throw down an extra incinerator, peeps. Look, we still haven't picked up that one. That's unacceptable. I mean, is that going to stop it from... Why has no one come here to pick up this? Oh dear. Oh dear, why so bad? Is it just because of how far away it is, maybe? No, the roads are green everywhere. It's not really that far away either, is it? I wonder if maybe I could build a... If this was a different type of intersection, we could have another connection there, but it would be pretty much the same route. Maybe they're slowly getting to it, it's hard to tell. Some of the icons are disappearing a bit. Let's do other checks, like electricity's great, water's great. Healthcare probably not so much. Stop emptying a couple of landfills. They're eating up incinerator capacity. Okay. Yeah, we can disable one for now. And we are again hemorrhaging money. Wow. City's in a bit of a freefall, isn't it? Just give them time, says Callum. Oh, they've had time. No one's using my road, so that idea... no, there's traffic coming this way. So a little bit has been diverted over there, that's good. And, oh, it looked like we were about to stabilise again, but no. Just for the sake of experimentation, let's go and build an incinerator nearby. Maybe we should look at taking care of this in the short term, of which I can't do. Let's slow down the game, take out a loan. Okay, come back here. Gonna plop that down. It's a bit too close. I will say that. It's a bit too close, right? But it's an experiment. You've got water! Stop complaining. Right, now the trucks are going out one by one. There's 34 of them. They should have quick access into the city and start to help with this issue. I hope. So what do they complain about? Citizens are 6 because of all the trash that's everywhere. It's a ridiculous amount of trash. It's killing everyone. It looks like it's alleviating it over on this side, so that's good. Okay, now clearly we've got a lot of sick people in the area. Do I want to build another one of these? Let's build one here. Oh, I don't have the money to. Okay, we're going to put one there. And now I think we need to look at getting some parks in the area and start increasing the land value back up. Yeah, it's just dead people now. What about the crematorium? Maybe we need another one of those. How about that? Let's take out another loan. Make the money back. Yeah, let's get like the second one of this. Need to take out more of those dead bodies. So if we look at where it has to go, it goes through the toll road and through the nightmare of traffic that is this area. And it is a nightmare. Do those cars ever crash, as the OC? Yeah, there's a setting for it actually that I found that allows them to crash, which is sounds kind of strange, but it makes sense, doesn't it? Look at this. Look at the amount of trash vehicles. They're just annihilating the traffic. Okay, the trash problem is actually kind of played out now. And I don't know what that means for this over here, but why don't we actually start doing that to begin with. And maybe adjust our budget as well, because we are losing money. And we've put an excessive amount. Quite the excessive amount, actually. Let's bring it all the way down there. That'll save us plenty of money. Okay, and this road's getting used, so a little bit of traffic has been alleviated from that direction, which is nice. Liam says, bye, thank you. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. See you, Liam. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, Jackie says, I think the residential areas are at the end of the garbage truck route, so they get full before they get there. Makes sense, yeah. Looks like things are stable now, and we've got a huge demand for residential. Right, here's what we're going to do, peeps. We are going to upgrade these roads. We're going to get more cycle tracks in. This means we're going to essentially destroy some local business. They'll be fine, they'll bounce back. Let's grab that and make sure that these can be full blocks. Okay, so that's a big old chunk of it right there. The next bit would be, again, it's night time. Why is it always night time? Yeah, we'll do that. Come back to this. Zone it all up again. Sweet. Have I done this wrong? No, this bit here is just different. Needs upgrading. Yes, it's all got to be cycle. Alright, now the other place this is supposed to be is right here, and that is going to kick people out of their homes and kick people out of their business, and that is the way it's going to be. Now I don't think I'm going to make that into a main vein road. The main vein stuff will end here. Okay, again we're going to end up kicking out some business, and we've got parks over here. Trying to do it only on one side to begin with. So let's come back to the zoning. Commercial is all back to normal. Residential is all good as well. Okay, we've got huge residential demand. Now that we've upgraded this road here, I guess that means we can make all of that residential. And all of that. And therefore all of that. So big old block. Same on this side. Can have a big old chunk of it. And we'll have to get rid of that for sure. Okay, I just had a brainwave, right? We need to get more people walking in this city. So let's go and do some paths, right? All these lazy people driving their cars everywhere. Oh, that is going to annoy me. Let's get rid of that snap. I think it's the guideline snap. Now, that entire house is going to go. And I'm going to build a big old chunk of path on either side. So anyone who's trying to go this direction starts here. Has a little, ooh, whoopsie daisy, walk across. It's going to turn to night again, isn't it? That's actually a 3 wide one there. How odd. But we'll turn it all into path anyway. And it looks like it's the same up here actually. Oh, I could actually just, rather than eat up all of that, just do that. Okay. So where else do we want to add walking shortcuts? Now you can walk across this bridge, so that's good. Look, more people are walking there already. Ah, same thing on the other side. So if you want to go to the shops, now you can go here and cross the road. Very good. Let's get rid of it there. And then there's one over here. Okay, so then walking from this area to the shops is kind of the same deal. The roads will take you there. There's crossings. I wonder about having little roads like that, little pathways. Don't think that really makes a difference, but perhaps you want to go over to there. Probably a good idea to have that little connection, take you up to this shopping area, and here's an obvious place to have a connection, right? Oh, what's going on? There we go. Right, I think we should turn some of this into housing as well. Let's get the fill tool. Let's just say, I don't know how those houses are going to arrange themselves, but they can go ham. As far as I'm concerned, let's fill it all in. Wow, the demand is strong. Very, very strong. Apparently there is some sort of false raid going on. Does that mean it's not a raid? Is this the sort of raid where it's not a raid because it's false? No, you know, you've probably heard that joke a million times. False, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. How was the stream? I saw it was Hermitcraft. There it is. Full Symmetry raiding us. Thank you ever so much, folks. False alarm! Appreciate it. X-made the joke I was thinking, says the OSIB. We were all thinking of that joke. Thank you ever so much, folks. Appreciate it. Hope you had a nice stream over there on Hermitcraft. I've been chillaxing. We've been just chilling out, you know, having a chill stream, listening to some chill music, and working on our industries in our new city. Our new city that has been planned not terribly poorly, but has been executed with not a lot of space for some of these roads. So we are going to upgrade. We should do that as well. So the bandwidth comes through to the roundabout. I might actually ditch these roads and try upgrading the roundabout. But first of all, what we've got to do is demolish these parks because we need to do that, right? Bring our main vein road through all of this. It's gonna destroy a lot of stuff. Okay, up here we're gonna make our citizens very unhappy. But this is our main vein network that goes to all the blocks. Okay, excellent. And we might even bring it down here a little bit. I think just to there. Cool. Is that every main vein road done? With exception to perhaps this bit. I think it is. Again, over here, maybe I could make that a main vein, but I'll leave it. Apparently that's a one-way road. No idea how and when that happens. Let's go and fix that. Cool. Welcome, raiders. Thank you for all the raid messages in chat. Welcome, falsies, says McCohen. Is that the plural of the falses? The OSIB says, are there people biking in this game? Two very important things are biking and playing guitar. Oh, there'll be guitar. There'll be guitar lessons in this city. Oh, they'll be forced to. Hey, look, there's another one-way road. I think I just made a mistake in a couple of spots and didn't realise it. We have reached efficiency level 4. No, sorry, just level 4 with efficiency bonuses. So this thing over here is doing great. Let's actually see how much money it makes for us, because our profit is sort of average-ish. Yeah. You see, if that's our overall income, this stuff just disappears somewhere. Whoa, wait, we are having a... Ooh, a thing is happening. A thing is happening. What's causing it? Power? No, power's good. Why did we... Oh, resizing of the roads. Makes sense. I never went back and sorted those areas out, really, did I? Okay, so... No, not like that. We want to restore balance. We want all of that to be commercial again. Down here... Oh, look! We got high density residential zone. Let's do something cool, peeps. Let's do something cool. Let's turn this into an amazing place where things happen. Like housing and people living. Okay, I'm going to do that. Then on the opposite side, let's put in the high density commercial. Okay, and then that one. Ha! That's gonna be interesting. Now we took something away from the people. We took away their parks, remember? So we've got to bring back their parks. That they are unhappy about that. There is no room except here. Let's put one right in the corner there. That's going to make peeps happy. Over on this side, no room. It wasn't very well designed, this place. Let's just double up and put 2 of them there. Yikes. I guess smaller and expensive parks are available. So 8. We want to kind of spend as little as possible, really. It just gets more and more expensive. Let's try a couple of these then. Maybe one over there. Maybe a big one would fit on this side. Nope, no such luck. We'll have one over here. And one over there. And so now they're kind of like, you know, jotted around the edges of these areas. This place is in need of a park. Let's put one over here on the corner. Also, going back to our paths, now it makes sense to also have these ones in place, right? Get to the park, get to the shops. Let's get people walking. Let's get them on their feet. Exercise. Okay. Belzebul says, just laugh so hard at the forced guitar lessons. It'll be good for the economy. We'll be the city that produces all the musicians, you know. We'll have a scene. Right, let's go to our traffic management up here. And we are going to use switch traffic lights to turn them off again. Because traffic lights, they ain't no fun, peeps. IRL, you know, they're good. In this game, I'm turning them off. Are they on here? Don't look like they are. Yeah, so we've got to identify where they've now been added and get rid of them, basically. They don't appear to be there. Maybe somewhere down here. Well, anyway, I mean, traffic is good right now. Let's turn it to the middle of the day where traffic will get heavier. It's so weird to see them come round there and then turn off down here. Oh yeah, I removed that connection. That's probably why they do that. Probably a pretty good reason to do that. Yeah, so I think next time we're in this city, we're going to have to look at redesigning that intersection. But us adding in this bandwidth and encouraging people to cycle has certainly worked. We are now producing 10,000. The weekly income has shot up. Our population has just shuffled up. Perhaps putting in the parks increase some values around here as well. And I reckon what we should do... I really like this commercial residential split. Maybe we could have like a big old strip of this down here now. And just see where that goes. X is playing City Skylines, says Rabbix. That's correct, that's correct. Becca Loves Panda says Nightle. Good night, Becca. Have a good sleep. I've got to go to bed before long. Geeksman World says, what are those huge yellow spots? They are fields of glory. Fields of glory. Don't know why they are fields of glory, but they... Oh, jeez, no, not the power. Wait a minute, we lost connection. This is our money maker. Wait a minute, where'd that farmhouse go? Oh, my goodness me, did it burn down? Oh, jeez. I think I know what happened here. I've got an inkling. Wow. Oh, that makes sense. They burned down. Great. Well, we've got to rebuild then. Jeez. I mean, I like the forest fire. It's cool. It's a cool thing to have. But I don't like rebuilding. Area is no main building. Yeah, it doesn't. It burned down. Okay. Back you go. And then this. 1, 2. We also lost a giant deposit for ores, now that I think about it. Hey ho, look at these things. Fiberglass plant. Or industry storage. We are putting that. That sucker is going in here. Bam. Alright. Alright, that's good. We upgraded as well. That's great. That's a cool looking building. Rightio then. This is good. That's not good though. We kind of got crazy amounts of traffic over here. Oh, jeez, that's bad traffic. Jeez, that is bad. I mean, the fact that a lot's coming just through here is kind of concerning. I might have overdone it. I think next time we build a specialist industry, we should put it in an area where it's right next to the highway. I've got a feeling that would be better for it. But at least things are going smooth over here. Let's do a run through. Electricity budget could probably be knocked back down. Our water is, yeah, it needs to be max because we're just about to creep out there. Trash is over the top. Let's bring it back closer to the hundreds. And then these things, the city's bigger now, we can probably tweak those back up a little bit. Let's check out what's going on up here. I think they're all being emptied. Emptying is finished. We can bulldoze and get rid of it. Sweet, yes, we want that to go. So, our income is like fluctuating a lot. It's this traffic. It's definitely this traffic. We just have so much hooked up to this. It's really silly. We don't really want it all coming through there, basically. I could potentially put like a traffic ban here. I could put it on either side of the road. So then it'd force all the heavy in and out through one side. Not really sure what's the best thing to do with that. A simple clover leaf would be better there, says Bruno, but clover leaves are massive, look. There already is a clover leaf here. I mean, you can build them smaller, sure. It's a cool city. It's an interesting city so far. And it wants to expand, but just not sure how with this craziness over here. Guy Woons says, yo, Minecraft 1.14 pre-release has been released. It has indeed. I made a video covering it. We've got two noises in here. We've got Lauren Credible here, resubscribing for 4 months, saying, hey X, feels a lot longer than 4 months. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Lauren Credible. Appreciate your support. Time flies by. That's what I say. If it feels longer, then does that mean the opposite thing? I'm not sure. It's confusing my brain. Father of Apocalypse is here, resubscribing for 7 months in a row, saying, hey X, just came out of the end of the stream to subscribe. Hope to see you in the next stream. Thanks for subscribing, man. The next stream will probably be the old Hermitcraft, I imagine. I might play a little bit of this in between streams as well. I played it a little bit to prepare for this stream. I might do the same thing again. I might think about fixing this, figure out what needs to be done, and then when we come back to the world, we can really have some fun with it. Let's save the game, because that's the end of the stream, peeps. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the people hanging out in chat, all the people just watching. Thank you for coming by today. Please do stick around for a raid. I'm going to send you over to XB Crafted, who's not doing a rerun. Okay, not doing a rerun this time. Yeah, and a big thank you to all my patrons as well. So, that's it, I guess. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.